Well, if it's okay, I'll just stand here and talk. I'm not as fancy, so. I'm so pleased to be here to present the Large Business Award at the Emerald Awards. You know, it's funny, people often stereotype big businesses as large, monolithic organizations, but you know, nothing could be further from the truth. Just like governments, large businesses, governments and community organizations, large businesses are full of intelligent, smart, committed people who really want to make a difference with the environment. And you know, in my work, I've just spent the last 5 years traveling across Canada, producing documentaries on people involved in clean technology, and I've been fortunate to meet many inspiring people across the country. In fact, it was thanks in a large part to some of our biggest corporations in this province that I was able to do that. My documentaries were about clean energy, clean technology, and green energy futures, and I was able to do that because of the vision of companies from this province, and I'm very proud of that. Everything, you know, we did stories on everything from home builders that were building net zero homes to political leaders that want to build the greenest city, not just in Canada, but on the planet. Or even a company in Ontario that is now building wind turbines where they used to grow tobacco. So very exciting things happening. So whether it's making biodiesel fuel for vehicles out of used cooking oil, using waste material to grow carbon-storing forests, or using solar energy to power a remote communications station, there are many inspiring stories of people taking action in large businesses. The large business category recognizes businesses with 101 employees or more that demonstrate a significant ongoing commitment to the environment, social responsibility, and exceed normal practices or statutory duties. Let's watch the videos.
So this project is called Afforestation for Phosphogypsum Stack Reclamation. So what we're doing is we have stacks of phosphogypsum, which is a gypsum byproduct from phosphate fertilizer production. For every ton of phosphate fertilizer that is produced, you produce 5 tons of this gypsum byproduct. It's stacked up, it sits here, it needs to be closed and reclaimed. So what we're doing is we're planting trees, concentrated tree plantations, willows, hybrid poplars, spruce, to close down these stacks, to reclaim them, and to also establish trees where there's no trees that have ever been grown before. So collaboration on this project is absolutely key for its success. This project would not have happened without the assistance of the Canadian Forest Service and the University of Alberta. They provide expertise, skills, and just ideas that we wouldn't have managed by ourselves. This coming summer, we will plant another 28 acres of trees, and eventually we will use this technology to close our phosphogypsum stacks in Redwater, Alberta, and phosphogypsum stacks in other countries, and we will also use what we've learned here for those. I am so proud of this team. I am so thrilled and excited. They are a key part of the success of this project, and I am so looking forward to working together in the future.
The Saddle Hills project, it was all about putting renewable power at a remote northern telecom site in Alberta. We were running off of propane for a small power load. We had no other alternatives. The nearest power line was 12 kilometers away, but we had to get more power in there because that was turning into a major site to control the transmission system in that part of the province. We basically installed a 75 kilowatt array. It looks like 6 massive billboards that you would see along the highway, all lined up vertically facing south. And then we put in this huge lithium battery. Air conditioning, radios, the whole works runs off of that array and those batteries. In context of innovation, it was extremely innovative for ATCO. For the country, when you look at this project, it's the largest off-grid solar battery system in Western Canada. This is just the beginning. I didn't think I'd ever say this, but my biggest concern is, can we do this fast enough, because the need is there to do it. When I started looking up to see what the history of the Emerald Awards were and the people who've won this, it was very honoring and very humbling.
The Fairmont Chateau Lake Louise is located in the heart of Banff National Park. This hotel has 552 rooms, 6 restaurants, and beautiful views to these amazing mountains and the Victoria Glacier. So we have 3 programs in place. We have the Environmental Management System program. So with that one, we keep track of what we consume, and we try to find ways to reduce. We recycle coffee capsules, natural corks, cigarette waste, styrofoam, mattresses, box springs, plastics, refundable beverage containers, paper, cardboard, and way more. We have the No Net Negative Environmental Impact Monitoring Program, which is an agreement we have with Parks Canada. The most important aspects of this program is water consumption. Regarding water consumption, we have low-flow toilets, we have eco shower heads, and we also have a new program called Aquos, Planet 21. So the most important aspects of Planet 21 are the ones related to food waste. By 2020, the idea is to have reduce food waste by 30%. So those are really ambitious goals, and we're in the right track right now. Thank you very much. We're really happy of receiving this award. I just want to thank all colleagues at the Fairmont Chateau Lake Louise because they are the ones making this possible, the executive committee and the owners as well. And I would like to thank the Emerald Foundation for receiving our nomination. And I just would like to invite all hotels in the province of Alberta to do the same, to reduce our environmental footprint by introducing green initiatives in our daily operations. So, thank you very much.
Accepting on behalf of Fairmont Chateau Lake Louise is Mortimer Capriles.